Pickaxe.
Thanks for dropping into the cast party. Join the cast and crew as they are airlifted from their Hollywood film set into the crazy world of Vendrea. And action! That kid really said I could do anything. And look at how far they've come. They got to meet with the Starweavers, and I heard they're going to make it through graduation. Gosh, I know that can be me someday. I just gotta focus on my studies and quit playing arcane ping pong. But what if they do end up turning it into a professional sport here? They could even have it in the graduation ceremony for all I know. Nothing like batting some magic missiles back and forth until it inevitably smacks one of you in the face. What a sport! Oh, sorry, no. I swear I was paying attention. Please don't give me an F. Looking for ad-free episodes, exclusive behind-the-scenes content, or maybe even hilarious monthly one-shots? How about the best way to support your favorite podcast, all for less than the price of one cup of coffee? Or maybe you just want to see Jett in some incredibly short shorts now that we've hit 150 patrons. All that and so much more over at patreon.com/castparty. So head on over and join the greatest community this side of the TTRPG world. You'll get access to hours upon hours of exclusive bonus content and an invite to our community Discord, where we host live listening parties with all of us for every single cast party episode, community-driven D&D games, live streams, hangouts, and game nights. Patreon.com/castparty. We'll see you there. Thank you all so much for listening. Enjoy the episode, cast and crew.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cast Party. My name is Colin McManus, and I will be your director for today. I am joined by my valiant cast and crew, Ryan McManus.
Hi, Sebastian Vivaldi Greensleeves, an emo at heart musician whose parents were nominated for the Best Contemporary Classical Composition Grammy Award with their assistance in composing a classical piece back in 2013. Sebastian, being around 15 at the time, was invited to join his parents and support them. He tried to sneak into the car in a very Billy Joe Armstrong-inspired look that he put together himself, guy liner and all, but his parents, however, caught him at the bottom of the stairs and instructed him to head back upstairs and change. They were late to the award ceremony and almost missed their category.
Anna Brisbane.
Blueberry Sky, elven druid actress whose least favorite color in the whole world is Tarask orange.
Nigel Deacon.
What time is it? Xander Gucci Supreme, who right before the crew got transported to Vendrea had been researching and gathering evidence on a new cryptid. It was a Europe-based myth that he'd seen rumors of in the various chat rooms he frequented, talking about how some people had only seen a glimpse, while others had only felt it in a fleeting moment in the night, saying it felt like unearthly soft, while others still claimed they'd tracked its patterns and could even pinpoint when and where it would appear next. But in doing this research, he cracked the code that the others had only been dancing around, but he hadn't been able to confirm anything due to his fear of flying, so he could never go over there. For 6 months, he'd been following this creature, nicknamed it the Yoon because it was seen a lot in the United Kingdom, and finally, the calculations added up to an incredible discovery. The Yoon was going to be in LA at the studio on the night of the last day of filming. He was so excited, he told everyone in the cast and crew about it, organized a viewing party so everyone could get a chance at seeing something like this for the first time, and of course, people laughed, made fun of it, but Xander knew. On Unite, the Realms cast would finally get it. Lucky for you, you can get some awesome merch from Unite the Realms using the code CASTPARTY for 10% off. Head over to uknitetherrealm.co.uk and see if you can find the Yoon.
We need to hunt the Yoon.
That was good.
Nigel hitting us with the ad today.
Thank you.
Vince Perino.
Hello, Vince Perino. It's currently 12:22, Nigel.
Wrong.
I play Jett, the Boulder Chambers, who, as a kid, he didn't have like a ton of friends. So his parents did in turn was they gave him a friend. They gave him a nice little plushy green dinosaur. It was a little T-Rex. And he decided to name it Dan. Him and Dan would go out on adventures all the time, out in the woods. Then when they come home, they would love to sit down in front of the TV and watch their favorite show, Teletubbies.
cute.
Definitely no references in there at all.
Not a reference to anything that we have done recently at all on like a said Patreon exclusive, the after party episode where we fight zombie Teletubbies or anything like that. I don't know.
If it was, like, is there a link, maybe?
I mean, I think there's a link somewhere in the description below.
Okay, let's move on. Let's get to talking about what happened last time. You all steeled yourself after the battle with the Keeper, licked your wounds, and traveled further south and then west to get you closer to Helios. You found a fishing village that was actively seeking fishermen and sailors and were able to board a ship to the island of Nearlith. Upon arrival, you met Desmond, a large hippo-like man. You told him who you were, and he was able to bring you to the Starweavers and Matthias as they were expecting you. On your trip to the Starweavers, you reunited with Claude for a moment and walked with Desmond through Helios. You learned of Helios' ongoing struggle with food after the magical destruction of their vertical farming system 6 years ago. Desmond brought you through the different areas of Helios, told you of the different islands and who inhabits them before you reached a translucent blue bridge. You magically made your way across and reunited with Matthias, who warned you the Starweavers were not too happy with him or you all. He told you the other students of Matthias's were allowed into Terrera Academy. He also wants an update of everything that you have learned once you have some time to speak alone. You headed into the council chambers where the Starweavers were, and you met Hrundle, Master Akeen, Madison, Professor Carvu, and your favorite, Veroso. Through tense conversations, some angry accusations from said Veroso, and you pleading your case with the information you have about the magistrate, the Starweavers decided you could help each other. Master Akeen would try to assist you in finding the lost plane and getting home, if you could help the Starweavers and Helios with the magistrate. To prove yourself, you were called upon to complete the graduation ceremony the next day. You were given rooms to rest, you all leveled up, Sebastian got some information about home, and Matthias did his best to prepare you for the trials. You completed the Trial of Strength by moving a large boulder using clever magic as well as brute strength. You completed the Trial of Versatility by casting various spells of different types of magic. And you began the Trial of Valor. Now, you can see ahead of you is the large Tarrasque chained to the wall behind it. It tries to reach you and roars as it pulls at its chains, this large moat of lava between you and it, and only a 10-foot wide bridge that leads you to it. And so the scene is set. The question is, who is moving first? Roll initiative.
Oh, God. Wow. All right.
Guys, I have a plan. I got a 19.
10.
14.
15. Suck it.
Get wrecked.
How dare you?
All right, Sebastian, you are first.
Okay. Remember back in Valentine's, we had that big bubble like from SpongeBob where they played in the bubble bowl? Just impenetrable dome that no one could get through?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that a lot. I think I might be able to use it here.
Can it move like a hamster ball?
It's not for us. And I whip Daisy around.
Oh.
I start playing the winner takes all. It's the thrill of one more kill. And I will be casting Wall of Force.
Okay.
I'm going to make it so we have a free-form 10x10 circle at the end of the bridge, just so that we can get across there safely without having to worry about the Tarrasque messing with the bridge itself. Invisible Wall of Force that nothing can physically pass through. It is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by Dispel Magic. The only way to destroy it is Disintegrate. When needed, I will dispel that so everyone can get through, because it's concentration.
Would you like to start moving across said bridge?
I would not. I lied. I am going to move 10, 20, 25 up to the very edge, waiting to cross the bridge.
All right, Blueberry, you are up, and Jett, you're on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna climb on top of Solus if I haven't already. And we're gonna fly 60 feet down the bridge, just hovering maybe 5 feet above.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Xander, you could do your little woojie thing, right?
Like, when I disappear and reappear somewhere else?
That, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. If you can do that, I'll don't worry about Jett. I'll get his clumsy ass.
Whoa.
Sounds good.
Cool.
I used my movement and my dragon used their movement. Dragon will dash another 60 feet.
So you are pretty much 2/3 across to this bridge on top of Solus.
Where's our goal?
Oh,
Do we see it?
Good question.
Oh man,
Oh,
it's not even
wait.
over there, is it? I would like, for my action, I'd like to like search for some sort of goal.
Give me a perception check.
Okay, oh, that's good. 28.
You're looking for a telltale green square. You do remember in the last one, however, you had to complete the trial before the square appeared. And from where you are, you don't see anything like that. Behind the Tarrasque, around it, you're looking in the magma to see if, oh, maybe it's underneath this lava. You just see that this Tarrasque is actively pulling at these chains.
Okay. I don't see any square, but like we probably have to do something cool first.
Jett, you are up.
I am just going to dash forward 60 feet.
We'll say Pebbles has a 60-foot base, so if you're riding Pebbles, you could go dash 120.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to run 60 feet forward and then dash another 60 feet, so I will be right in front of Blueberry.
Whoa! So fast!
That's all you hear from Pebbles.
Xander, you are up.
Man, there's like no way that's real, right?
I hope it's not real.
Like, how would they even get it in here? Oh, whatever, man. I'm just running. I don't have anything special. I'll dash.
That is the Tarrasque's turn. And this large, monstrous dinosaur, it starts roaring loudly, and it just keeps pulling at those chains, and it breaks a chain off the wall, and it roars, and you can just see this bloodthirst in its eyes as you're running towards it. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God.
Cool. Oh my god.
Nope. An 11.
21.
Oh, my. That one.
I rolled trash, but 17.
Sebastian and Xander, you both failed by higher than 5. So on your turn, you are both frightened.
Great.
Awesome.
You have to use your full movement to run as far away from the Tarrasque as possible on your next turn.
Okay.
Okay.
And then at the end, you can repeat your saving throw. Sebastian, that is your turn. You have to use your full movement to run away, and then you can make another wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. So we're just back right where we started when we entered this trial. And saving throw. I'm using a lucky point. I should have done it last one. Using it right now. That's a 10. God.
Sebastian is terrified, still frightened from this thing as it's got this bloodthirsty look in its eyes. It's all you can see, Sebastian, even though you're running the opposite direction. It's just burned into your brain.
I'll let you guys take care of that. Have fun.
No, you guys, it's gotta be fine. This can't be real. Solus does not slow down, just flying straight forward. Yeah, Solus is gonna try to dash high enough to be above the wall of force, but into the Tarrasque and see if it feels anything.
You do hit a wall as you hit this Tarrasque. You bounce off of it.
A wall? But a scaly wall?
A scaly wall.
Ah! Okay. I feel it. I'm gonna fly up as much as I have. Okay, so it's 75 feet. I have 120 feet of dash. So I hit it at 75 feet, and then I'm gonna go 20 feet north.
To try to just get around it.
Yeah. So then that's 95. And then I'll go 25 feet east. So I'm basically halfway past the Tarrasque on the north side of it.
Blueberry, I'm going to ask you for an investigation check.
Yeah. Whoa, natural 20!
Let's go!
Hell.
But 19.
Oh, right.
You see that Solus does indeed hit this thing. When that full force, it gets pushed back. You're in the face of this thing as it's breathing and loud, and it roars as you hit it. And it's scary, but something feels off. And you notice as Solus is trying to fly around it that one of the tips of Solus's wings goes right through the Tarrasque's form.
What? How did we... And if I reach out, what do I feel? Because I'm right next to it.
It feels like scales.
Huh. As my action, I'm going to mold earth and just pick up like 5 square feet of dirt from the grass around me and chuck it at the Tarrasque. So I can pick up the dirt right below me and just yeet it 5 feet ahead, which is right where the Tarrasque, the edge of the Tarrasque is.
You take this ball of dirt from the ground, you're running your hand along the ground, leaning off of Solus, able to pick it up and chuck it at the Tarrasque. And you can see it hits the Tarrasque and shatters into a bunch of little pieces. And with your very good investigation check, you see that most of the pieces fly back at you like it hit a wall, but the others just keep going through it.
There's something off about this dino. Some of my dirt went through. It's like semi-ghost.
Jett, you're up.
Pebbles and I are running right towards this. She's sprinting as fast as she can. We dash forward again, and I'm going to try to do like the Akira slide under the Tarrasque's legs to get behind it.
Sebastian, are you dropping the wall of force?
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
It'd be so funny.
I was going to say, I don't know if you would have let me do it last turn, even though I had to run away.
You can still do so whenever.
Then yes, right as I see Jett go for that slide, it's like the wall goes down and he passes through.
Jett, you are able to do so. Give me an acrobatics check.
13.
You do that beautiful slide, but Pebbles had a lot more momentum than you did. Pebbles slides a little bit further than you do. She kind of gets up next to this wall, and you are just underneath the tail of this spiny Tarrasque, looking at its feet around you. You are off of Pebbles now, though standing.
I'm basically going to try to golf swing right up at the tail with my Warhammer and see if it goes through it at all or anything.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
20.
You make contact, but it does not do any damage of any sort. You feel like it just bounces right off.
Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to go.
Jett, give me your second attack.
27?
That hits. Roll me damage.
Yes! 13 plus another 3 radiant damage.
First one comes up and it just bounces right off. Almost recoils your whole body, but you get back down, you look at this thing as it starts turning around, its large face coming at you with these large teeth, super sharp, almost like razors that are going to bite at you, but you're able to, before its tail gets away, go up and swing, and you make contact again. And you hear what almost sounds like glass shattering. You made contact and it lit up in a magic orange glow, just like the skin of this Tarrasque. And you see 10 robed figures fall onto the ground from where the Tarrasque was standing.
Whoa!
I knew it. I told you I knew it.
Was this like a Trojan horse sort of deal? What the hell's going on?
Jett, all of a sudden, floor starts moving underneath you, revealing a green square.
Hey, guys! I think I found the thing!
Oh, thank God.
Oh my god, it's like a big magic puppet.
Ah, God, I think I should take up golfing after this, man.
Surprised you haven't already.
Yeah.
As I'm running across the bridge.
I'm pretty sure I've seen you on the course when you were supposed to be working.
Isn't that a snooty rich person thing anyway?
You step on the square as the others join you. Again, you hear aloud as this green washes over you. Begin trial of the selfless. And that green around you again flashes until you can see once again. Same arena, though you cannot see the other end at this time. Also, there is a ceiling. Off to your left is the audience in the bleachers, though between you and them looks to be like a magical wall, translucent so they can see you, but it seems to be solid. About midway down the courtyard is a large wall, and it has an archway. Under the arch is completely blocked with a huge slab of stone, like a massive door. Just to the right and left of you, you feel these drastic changes in temperature. On the left side, there are 2 footprints on top of a grate. Just in front of the footprints is a large ship's wheel. As you watch, there are massive flames coming up from the grate and engulfing the area with the footprints. To your right is the same thing, except freezing cold blasts of air. Same ship wheel on each side.
My guess is we have to turn both wheels. Do we have to do it at the same time to open the doors, or can one at a time work? Xander, don't you have that hand that you could just toss out there? Or Namora? Or both?
Blue, can't you do a vine thing?
Oh, yeah.
Thorn whip, turn a wheel.
And I'll mage hand.
These are heavy. This would require effort.
It's too heavy for these vines.
So we're gonna have to do it ourselves.
Well, I've spent a lot of time in the desert. Not saying that fire is the same thing, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
Wait. Xander. Don't you have some sort of pocket thing that helps with elements?
Oh,
Your chapstick?
the lip balm. The
Yeah!
chapstick.
Do you have an extra, right?
I think so.
While they're talking about that, I just want to walk closer to the cold one and see if I feel anything from it.
You feel like you are more accustomed to it than you would be. It still is freezing.
I do have resistance to cold. I don't know if that matters to you or not.
Yeah, that should
I
matter.
forgot.
Oh, yeah.
So we could save a bomb.
True.
All right, I'll do the fire. Jett, you look freezy. Why don't you hop in the cold one? I'll hop in the fire one and we'll yank these.
Same time?
Blue, should we be ready to possibly hold the door open so when they finish, I don't know if it's like a timer thing where once they let go, they start to close. Should we try to be over there?
Sure.
All right, count us down, Xander.
I apply the chapstick.
Probably cherry makes most sense for fire to show up.
Cinnamon, come on.
Oh, cinnamon. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Stupid idiot.
I feel nice and warm. 3, 2, 1, get yanking.
You guys jump in and start grabbing and pulling this wheel. Athletics checks from both of you.
Good. The strong ones.
Hey, Sebastian, can you use those lucky points on anybody else by chance?
Can't use lucky, but go, Jett! I know you're a cold, icy bitch! Add 8 to your roll. I'll use one of my inspo slots as my reaction.
14.
Okay!
Oh my god.
I may or may not have rolled a nat 1.
Oh!
That 8 helped.
Yeah.
I got a 16.
You guys both start pulling. That rush of hot, that rush of cold washes over both of you. 20 fire or cold damage, which because you are both resistant will be halved. As you start pulling and pulling this ship's wheel, takes a little bit longer than you thought as another burst of this flame and cold shows up. 10 of each, which will be halved to 5. And in this time, you pull the wheels. Blueberry and Sebastian, you see that you can run underneath, but this door is huge. It is at least 5 foot deep, 5 foot wide. You know there would be no way of you holding it up.
Blue!
Huh?
Blue, I know we can't hold this, but can you put the rod in here?
Chink! Put up a rod in the middle.
Yes!
Make sure you do it by the other side so we can get it back.
You run through underneath, and just at the other end, you pop the rod. You see the instant that Xander and Jett let go of these wheels, that big block goes, and it stops at that immovable rod.
Yes, let's go!
And you see on this other side, there were 2 more wheels of the same, fire and ice. But Xander and Jett, you are able to get down. Blueberry and Sebastian, you see behind you is a green square on the floor.
Nice job, Blue. Good job. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go.
Someone grab the rod real quick once we're through.
You guys get through. Sebastian, you can have inspiration for the movable rod. Didn't even think about it. Genius. Very, very, very smart.
That's so smart.
Just breaking the games.
That was warm, but I'm still feeling pretty good. I feel like if I had something like temporary health or something, that's all it took away from me.
You guys all stand on the green spot. As this green light washes over you, you hear again, begin trial of honesty. See, the courtyard is nearly empty. There is a circle of 4 chairs here about 10 feet apart from each other. They are surrounding a single table that atop of it has a set of scales. One of the scales currently has a large block on it. The other is empty. There are red-robed mages here, one standing with a wooden box in their hand about the size of a shoebox. Another stands with arms folded in front of her. You can quickly see that this is Professor Carvu, the Tabaxi woman, now donning red robes. There's also a dwarven man here, completely bald with a thick brown beard. He too has a red robe on, but his isn't like tight around his bodies like the others are, more like someone just quickly threw on a sweatshirt. He is relatively short for a dwarf, but muscular, older, and he's holding a large greatsword. Professor Carvu looks at you, and she unfolds her hands and gestures to the seats around the table.
Okay,
Take a seat.
go sit.
She nods as the seats are filled. Speak truthfully. And at this point, the dwarven man walks up to the table where the scales are, and you can see he stands up on a small stool and inserts the greatsword blade down into the table. And it begins shedding a white light and radiating outward, and you can feel the magic wash over you. And you can see the red-robed mage holding the box is looking at each of you as the light bathes you. This is a zone of truth. Is anyone trying to resist?
Sebastian will look around at everyone, and if they just kind of shrug it off, I think he will too.
Yes.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I roll the nat one again.
Shocking.
You gotta throw out these dice.
These are my brand new ones.
You need to throw them out and get new ones. Full dice rehaul.
They were rolling so good before.
Can you throw out your hands and get new ones?
Oh, good call. Good call.
You can see Professor Carvu starts walking around the table slowly, looking at you all, and she looks back at the dwarven man who stands back, looks at the 4 of you, and just nods at Carvu. And she walks up to Blueberry. What is your name?
Blueberry.
The man opens the box, and she grabs a very small little pebble out of it and adds it to the scale. She moves to Xander. What is your favorite pastime?
Mini golf.
Another small little pebble. Jett, what quality of yours are you proud of?
My strength.
She grabs another little pebble and puts it on the scales. Sebastian, do you have plans on assisting the magistrate?
No.
Another little pebble. This would take all day. She continues around this circle to Blueberry. What annoys you most about your companions?
That they eat animal products.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
She nods, and she grabs a larger stone, is still easily able to grab in one hand, not remarkably heavy, and adds it to the scale. She goes to Xander again. Do you think Helios would be a good place to live?
No.
Would you like to elaborate?
Yeah, sure, why not? The lack of resources, the lack of branching out into the rest of the world, you're very like pigeonholed up here. It's safe, that's for sure, but there's a lot of things that should probably be changed. Propaganda also. Don't tell you that's also possibly a thing.
She nods and grabs another one of these larger rocks. Jett, what do you miss most from your home plane?
What else? My mom and my dog. What else could I miss?
Grabs another stone. This scale is starting to look heavier as the minute, but this box on the other side hasn't moved at all. Sebastian, what do you like most about Fendrea?
All the diverse people that I get to meet here. Everyone we've had a connection with has been so unique in their personalities and their values and their virtues. It's cool to see how people here hold themselves compared to back in our own plane.
Again, another stone.
And people really like my music here, but not like back home, so that's cool.
That one like falls out of your mouth like unwillingly.
She like looks back at you and she grabs like one of the smaller stones and adds it again. Nice. Let's go. Well, this has been fun. I still think we're going too slowly. You can see her eyes, she closes them. If you don't object, I would like to see your thoughts a moment. She starts whispering in incantation as her eyes go in ethereal white. And she goes up to Blueberry. May I?
Okay.
You can feel her probing. She seems to be here quite a while, just figuring out what makes you tick. Blueberry, as a hypothetical, you have captured a murderer, a dangerous and powerful mage. They have killed 50 people and may kill again. They have no strength left and are in an anti-magic field. They have followers who would attempt to break them out of any prison you put them in. Would you kill or imprison the mage?
Imprison.
And if the mage got out again and killed, who would be responsible for those deaths?
The murderer.
And you would feel no guilt.
No. I would feel guilt for being a bad prison guard or not making the prison more, fortified enough. I'd feel guilty for that, but not for not choosing to kill them.
She nods. She grabs a larger stone, puts it on the scales, and you can see that it does start to waver a bit. She moves back to Xander. May I?
Yeah, let me know if you hear voices that are not mine in there. I'm not really sure how that all went. I had a couple dudes up there for a bit. Just let me know. But by all means.
She starts probing in your mind, Xander. She does the same as Blueberry, thinking about what you have had to do since Vendrea, but she goes even further to when you were growing up, high school, the times after, everything that led to the movie. If you could do it all over again, would you still push her away?
Ooh. Why'd you be so vague with it?
Yeah. I think I'd have to.
Why?
I think it's the only way to make sure that she's taken care of.
You care for her happiness?
Yeah.
And what if you could make sure she was happy forever? Would you take away her memories of you? She wouldn't remember a thing, no good, no bad. She wouldn't know who you were. She would just be a struggling child adopted by a caring family who always wanted a daughter.
You can see on Xander's face that his heart is breaking. It's written all over his face. He can't hide this one. Yeah.
And she grabs a large stone out of the box and adds it to the scale. As she moves over to Jett. May I?
I don't know about this. I kind of keep my hands to my side.
I won't do it without permission.
What are you going to be looking for?
Things that make sure that you can be honest when it's necessary.
Alright.
She starts probing your mind, and she goes back. And you start to see flashes of your mother, and you can see she skips over them quickly. She goes back to Vendrea and what you've been doing here and helping your friends. Another hypothetical. And she looks at Blueberry, Sebastian, Xander. All three of your companions are in danger. They will all die if you do not step in to sacrifice one of them. Which would you sacrifice with your own hands to save the other two?
That's an impossible question. There's not a chance I would let any of them, one, get in that situation, and two, make that sort of choice.
The situation here is happening. One of them that you have to choose, or all three of them perish.
I would rather end myself before I let that happen or did that to any of them. I don't know if I could make that choice.
Even if you had to sit and watch as your friends perished because you could not make a choice?
I would perish with them, no matter what.
In this case, everyone would suffer. But not being able to make a decision can lead to more suffering.
Then we all suffer together.
And what if you could save your mother by killing all three?
You see tears start building up in his eyes. So you're saying I kill all three of them and my mother will be with me forever?
Until your last breath.
But what of her? What of her suffering? What of her future?
She will have everything she wants.
So you're saying she would live with me for the rest of my life, and she would die when I die? Or would she continue on?
No one can live forever.
I can't let my mother see me die. I don't think that she would want to go on like that. Even though she is my mom and she has done everything for me and made me the man I am today. I'm sorry, but I can't let these three go either. I would have to say goodbye to my mother.
Grabs a stone. You can see the box starts lifting, but slowly falls back down as she moves over to Sebastian. May I?
Yeah, let's get this over with.
She starts probing, and she quickly finds music. Things you've sung on Fandrea, things like Valentine. Fame for music. Those two don't often go together here in Fandrea. Another hypothetical. You have the option to become one of the most famous musicians ever. But a story would come out about you. Something no one can prove is true. It paints you in a bad light and ruins your reputation as a good person. But it causes your music to be desired most of all. You cannot prove in any way that you did not do this bad thing. Not to those around you, not to those you love, parents, friends. Do you take the fame?
But it can't be proven true either?
Just a rumor. Evidence for both. Some people believe you, other people believe the worst of you. Your reputation suffers greatly.
When you get that high up in something and you have that many faces on you to begin with, it's inevitable. People are going to hate you regardless. So yeah, I would. Because the amount of good that I know I could do if I got to that level of fame, the amount of money that I could then help others who were in my position growing as a musician, absolutely.
And what if it was not you, but the reputation of the friends that sit at this very table? Do you still take the fame?
I don't want to be the cause of that. I don't want to benefit off of someone else's despair. If it's me, that's fine, but I can't do that to anyone else.
She nods, grabs another large rock and puts it on the scales as they balance out. Just behind her, the floor opens, and there's a green circle.
Whew. Slam my hands on the table and stand up and start walking.
Xander gets up next and is like not looking at anyone directly. It's kind of like eyes around, looking around, but not really looking at anyone. Follows slowly.
Jett's gonna stand up and use his forearm to kind of wipe away some tears and walk over to Pebbles and scratch behind the ear and jump up on her saddle.
You stand for a moment, quiet. The crowd had died down during this time. Take a deep breath, and the green washes over you as you hear, "Begin trial of insight." And as the green fades, ahead of you are three individuals. They are seated in 3 chairs wearing various outfits. They are currently tied to the chairs they sit in. Behind them is a large axe on a wall. Next to them is a room. Bed, dresser, mirror, bookcase, and a dead man on the ground, wearing fanciful clothing, blood pooled and dried above his abdomen. Just next to him are 2 red-robed figures, both of them wearing masks.
What is this? Is this real?
It can't be real. There's no way.
They told us no one would get hurt.
This is a setup. This was made for this. This person is essentially unconscious right now, but they'll probably under some sort of magic spell to slow their breathing so they can play the act of a dead person.
Okay, she just looks visibly relieved. Okay. Hey, who did this?
She did! And you see the 3 people in these chairs. The 2 women are yelling at each other.
Well, one tells truth and one tells lies. What is this?
No, she did it. There's a man here as well. There is one woman here who is in fanciful clothing. Another woman who looks to be in more like a gardener's outfit. And then the man who looks to be in a butler's uniform.
Can we skip all this? Can't you just... Can someone fess up, please? We just went through a lot. I don't want to deal with you. I'm begging.
So did I. My husband was murdered.
You could have murdered your husband.
I did not murder my husband. Yes, she did. The butler said yes, she did. And then the gardener is nodding as well.
All right, what happened? Give us the scoop.
It just becomes a chorus of them yelling. She did it. No. I walked in on her over the dead body. And then the man's like, well, I walked in on both of them attacking each other over top the dead body.
Okay, all right. Hold on. Pause.
You see Pebbles lift up her front paws.
Good girl.
Jett and Sebastian.
Yeah.
Go cover the ears of the man and the lady on the left.
Okay.
As I walk over, I'm going to cast Zone of Truth in that vicinity where all 3 of them are.
Fail.
Sebastian, roll as well.
Do you want me to?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because we're going to be in it. Charisma.
I mean, you could also just choose to
Fail it.
Do you want me to fail it?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Oh, I don't care. Why do I need to lie? I fail it. When you told me to roll, I was like, okay, well, we're playing some sort of game here, some mind games, okay, where I gotta lie. I was ready. I was in it. But okay, I'll fail.
So right now, the only one that can hear is the gardener.
Yes. All right. Gardener.
Nancy.
Nancy's not fancy. That's confusing.
Damn it, Colin.
Nancy's not fancy. It stands for
It's
not
short
fancy.
for not fancy.
Okay. What happened? Who is that? Sorry. Wait. Who is that?
John.
John is dead?
Yes.
Did you kill him?
What do you mean?
Did you kill him?
I don't think I could do that.
But did you?
What do you mean?
I let go of the ears. Just take her. Can someone get her out of here, please? Come on.
All right, tell us how you killed him.
I didn't kill... Well, I can't say that. Why would I kill John?
Xander, do we have to continue this? Come on.
No, it's Nancy. We know Nancy did it. Take her away, boys. And say to the red robes.
You see the red bow looks at you and points to the axe on the wall.
Oh,
am I supposed to, like, executioner style?
Oh my god!
No!
And Xander walks over and grabs it.
This man is not really dead. Don't kill anybody.
They're not red robes. They're not actually going to die. This isn't real. So I grab the axe
Wait,
and I go over.
wait. I want to make sure.
Xander, whoa.
I'm in the way. I'm in the way.
of
Jumping in the way.
Nope. I swing. I'm not stopping. It's not real, guys. I'm doing the swing. I'm doing the attack on whoever's going to get hit. Xander's not in the mood for this.
Go ahead and roll an attack roll, Xander.
14.
We'll say it bounces off of Jett's shield.
You're not killing anyone over this man who's not...
I know I'm not killing anyone.
They're real!
They're paid actors.
Oh, question. I'm going to look over at the red robes. Were they in the zone of truth?
They both failed on purpose.
I look at the red robes. Will this person actually die if we execute them?
Pulls out a scroll and then hands it to you. And it's the rules that Professor Carvo told you, that anyone that is not in a red robe can be killed, and they have a death ward put on them, and they will not die.
Yeah, we're fine. Xander, swing away.
Okay.
Now, here we go. And I swing the axe.
As you come down, the axe goes ethereal, and you finish the swing going completely through them. As you go through, Nancy, you see 2 spots of green on the floor open.
Oh.
2 spots.
Instead of 1 square this time, there are 2. 1 to the left and 1 to the right.
Do you think we're supposed to split up?
Hey, rules guy. Do these lead to different challenges, or do we have to split up? Is that in your scroll at all?
You may proceed to the final trial as you desire.
Okay, let's try to all get on one, see what happens.
What if that's bad, though? What if we need to split up to complete the trial? Like, right sends us upstairs in a building and left sends us downstairs, but you can only complete it by hitting one thing of each, just like the freaking pirate ship wheels.
It does seem like they kind of wanted us to do it this way. Why else would they put 2 there? So maybe we pick who we want to partner up with, just in case?
Solus and I go on one, you and Pebbles on another.
That gives us the best odds with numbers.
Who wants to jump up on Pebbles with me?
I got you.
Okay, Jett and Sebastian, are you going left or right?
Dealer's choice.
Vince, even or odd? Even left, odd right?
Odd.
Wait.
I don't know why I gave
Why did you ask him?
I gave
Yeah, that did not make any sense.
To make him feel included, it's...
We're going to the right. We're gonna go to the right.
Xander, have you ever ridden a dragon?
No.
Here you go!
Okay. You know, I'm going to be honest. I don't think that deciding on these squares was a part of the trial. And I get on the dragon.
Yeah, we go left.
Okay. New year, new me. My New Year's resolution this year is to not buy more dice. I have plenty. I don't need more. Oh, but these opalite gemstone dice from Fanroll are gorgeous. Okay. Maybe I'll just take a peek at fanrolldice.com. Oh, liquid core dice. Look at how pretty they are when you roll them. Oh god, a whole wooden set made out of my favorite wood, Purple Heart. Dang, these are hard to resist. Okay. I do get 10% off with code CASTPARTY though. Plus, it's the new year, I should treat myself. fanrolldice.com. Add to cart. Add to cart. I might as well get a dice tower while I'm here too, right? Code CASTPARTY, so I can be sure to get myself 10% off. And done! Whew, nice. Maybe I'll try again next year. I'm sure I'll definitely be buying way more sets from fanrolldice.com.
Begin final trial. Trial of teamwork. And you appear in a small room. Very small. You see the audience has grown in size, or rather more likely that you have shrunk down, about the size of action figures. In this room is a few things, and I should mention that this is Xander and Blueberry who are seeing these things. A door blocked by a magical barrier. There are symbols on the door that don't seem to mean anything to you. They look like parts of boxes with dots and angled lines. You can see a small orb atop a pedestal, a flag attached to a wall. There's a bowl full of keys. There's a set of salt and pepper shakers. And then there's a barred window looking into another room. This other room looks empty from where you are, other than Jett and Sebastian.
Oh my god, it's an escape room!
There's a large wall with those bars in between you two. Your room is completely empty, save for another door with a magic barrier. There's no notations on this one. However, you do see some symbols on the wall with the bars. They have alphabetical letters attached to them as well, and a few look like tic-tac-toe grids, others kind of look like X's with letters and dots strewn about.
Okay. I've never done an escape room before, but I think that's kind of the scenario that we're in. I'm gonna attempt to describe this nonsense that we see on our side.
Okay.
There's 4 quadrants, okay? We have 2 tic-tac-toe boards on top, 2 X's on the bottom. The first tic-tac-toe is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Then it continues the alphabet in the second tic-tac-toe, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. And then we get to the X's. The bottom left X is S, T, U, V, and then it finishes the alphabet W, X, Y, Z on the bottom right X. Bottom left X goes counterclockwise, bottom right X goes clockwise, starting at 12 o'clock. The 2 patterns on the right side all have dots in their spaces as well, so like every tic-tac-toe space along with the letter has a little dot, and then same with the X. The W, X, Y, Z all have a little dot.
I got you. So this is I figured it out. All right, I got this. Hold on 2 seconds. I got some paper, and Xander whips out his notebook. Okay, I got it. Salt orb.
What the hell does that even mean?
This worked so much worse than I thought it was going to. You guys did everything backwards.
But did we get the right answer? Is it salt orb? Let's go! I don't know how, but okay.
I'll go over to get the salt from the salt and pepper shakers.
I grab the orb.
Do I salt the orb? Do I just pour salt on the orb? Sure, yeah.
You start salting the orb, and you can see the salt particles start to glow, and they break the magical barrier of the door, as well as in the other room, the door also opens.
What the heck did you do over there?
Did we do it?
We salted an orb.
Weird.
Sebastian and Jett, you go through a door. You can see that you are still not connected to the others. And you see that it looks like the start of some sort of hallway. The others, so Xander and Blueberry, you enter a room, and it's a small room. There is a table here with a small diorama on it. It looks to be of a maze. There's also a door ahead, but the door is again magically locked.
So we see a diorama of a maze with little Sebastian and Jett fingers on it.
Oh shit. I think they have to guide us, Jett, through this freaking maze.
How would you know?
Sending stone to Sebastian. Hey, you guys are in a maze.
Xander said we're in a maze.
Okay, how do they know?
We can see like a top-down view of you guys in a maze.
Oh, okay. They have like an aerial drone shot of us, so they can track us and figure out where we need to go to get out of this.
Everything in the maze that you see, that's real. You see in this case, a very small rat that is in the maze. It is alive and there.
Okay, so be prepared. There's definitely like a big old rat coming up. And there's definitely like this swinging blade thing, but it's gonna be fine.
We'll get you through.
You guys, you think you're going north right now? Up? We can call it up.
Or just straight. How about go straight?
Okay, we'll follow straight until you say otherwise.
Do not shift your body orientation until we tell you to.
All right, I am facing a wall.
Can we both hold the sending stone at the same time so we can both hear?
Ooh.
We're holding hands with the sending stone in our
We
hands.
can just hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's in the palm.
Do you guys want to go for a treasure chest?
There's some sort of like spike pit that you'd have to jump to get to it, I think. Do you want to try it?
Yeah, I got this. I got it.
Okay, go north, take your first east, and then keep going north
Okay.
until you hit a dead end, and then go west, left.
Okay.
And now your first steps to the south could result in a spike trap pit thing, so just watch where you're stepping, check the floor.
I turn my body the way that Blueberry said the treasure would be and the potential spike trap, and I'm gonna bonk the floor in front of us with my hand before we move forward. So like if there's another stone in front, I bonk.
Floor gives out.
The treasure chest it's like depending on how you're looking, that if you're looking at the spikes, that if you can't see it, it's probably on the hairpin around the wall that you first walked up to.
Yeah, so you're gonna jump over the pit to the west and then go north one. That's where the chest is.
Got it.
You should have a little bit of a ledge on the edge of the spike pit to be able to get in there and jump, maybe.
I guess we jump, Jett. You down?
Yeah, we're gonna jump.
It's a pretty easy jump, and you see a large treasure chest here.
Ooh.
Sebastian, shoot it first before touching it. Make sure it's not alive.
It just hit the wall. I didn't miss and hit the wall. I'm sorry. I hit the outside of the treasure chest.
Okay, great.
Nothing happened.
There is 300 gold in this treasure.
Holy crap, Blueberry! Good shot!
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Sebastian, what'd you get in there?
300 freaking gold?
Ooh. Do you want to hold on to it?
Yeah, I got it. I'll remember to disperse this accordingly. Keep guiding us. We're now facing the spike pit going back.
Jump across the spike pit. If you're still facing the wall after jumping the spike pit, sidle over to your left, and
North.
you should be facing into a hallway. Yes. Your left, which is north.
Okay.
All right. So if you go down, it looks like there's two dudes at the end of this hallway.
I don't think we want that.
They look like human dudes.
You can get pretty close because of the diorama, and you see they look like little kobolds, and they both have crossbows in their hand.
Are they pointing them at the wall?
Blueberry, with that, you start to look, and there is a small opening in the wall.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah, we want to take them out so that you don't have to deal with them later.
Take them out.
Yeah, walk down the hallway that you are now facing.
East,
Okay.
till you hit the wall.
Bam, wall.
Then you'd go north.
You're gonna go north once, and then around this corner to the north are gonna be two kobolds with crossbows. Catch them unawares, be sneaky.
Oh god, okay. Creeping along the wall.
Pebbles, do a slow crawl.
You didn't teach your army crawl, Jett? Come on.
Army crawl. Pebbles, come on.
There you go.
And we peek our heads around that corner, and do we see kobolds?
You just see two kobolds just sitting there with crossbows attached to this wall. They're loaded, and they're just kind of like vibing.
You're gonna have to go around the other side of the wall, and they're gonna shoot you, so take them out first.
Boom! I fire the crossbow at the back of his head.
You see that this kobold does indeed get almost impaled, but it almost looks like they had stone skin. Oh no! And falls to the ground. And the other one just falls to the ground as well.
Did you guys take the crossbows yet?
I killed one of them.
It looks like the other one just kind of died, so I think we're okay.
As you say that, you look down. The one kobold that fell down, he starts lighting up. Looks up. Oh shit, you're still here.
What is he, smoking crack?
It looks like a joint of some sort. It's definitely some sort of like plant-based material.
Okay, go back to where you were now. Go south one, east, and then south again. You're gonna go west twice, and then south once. And now you should be on a square that you have been before already, but now you have a hallway to your east that you've never been down before, right?
Doesn't look familiar.
Okay, go east 1, 2, 3 times, or 30 feet.
Wait. Maybe they can go all the way down and break the mechanism for that giant blade.
Oh, that's true. I just thought maybe they'd dodge it, but yeah.
All right, so just keep going down the hallway you were going. Just keep going east until you hit the end.
Like dead end?
Dead end.
Cool.
There's a mechanism to the north of you.
You see that there are these big 4 blades that are like stuck here, and it looks like they can go through the wall to the north.
Smash it.
Jett, it's hammer time.
Right through it.
Is that a pile of rats?
Excuse me, what did you just say?
Oh, nothing.
You guys are about to deal with one big old mama rat and a fucking swarm of baby rats. So, be prepared.
Wow, we picked the wrong side.
Get ready to run.
Okay.
They're gonna be around the corner. So you're going to go back to that T intersection that you passed a little bit ago. So you're going to go south 1 away from that mechanism.
Okay.
West 2, 20 feet.
Okay.
And then if you go south 20 feet twice, then to the west will be all the rats. And to the east will be the hallway that you need to run down.
I'd say get ready to run just in case.
Yeah, start running from here. South twice, east till you hit the dead end, and then north till you hit the dead end. And maybe they'll stop by then.
Okay, I jump on the back of Pebbles. Now's our time.
Yeah.
We gotta just sprint and then drift around this corner and then just book it. I'm gonna ride facing back. I'm gonna hold on the best I can. If they get close, don't worry, I got us. Just keep trucking.
Xander, in case the rats are still chasing them, should we lead them to the colorful globs in front of the treasure chest or to safety?
They could probably deal with the rats. I think the globs should be, if not, they jump over the globs, then the rats get covered in goop and...
Okay.
Yeah, I say we go for that.
So you guys are going south and just booking it to the east, then north, just rushing along that hallway?
Just run until you get to a point where you have to make a decision.
We're dashing as quick as we can around that corner.
Sebastian, you are the one facing backwards. You do see this large rat curls its head around dozens and dozens, hundreds of these little tiny rats just rushing down the hallway at you.
Ow!
Though Pebbles is fast. Pebbles is booking it. You quickly notice you guys go east, and then you're able to head north, following this long winding hallway. There's not a lot of breaks in it. At one point, you see the broken mechanism flops out, but with no blades attached.
Good job!
Xander and Blueberry, you do see that the rats chased for a moment. By the time they're heading north, they can't even see Pebbles anymore. And you can see the large mama rat calls them back. Yes!
All right, you guys are good.
Ooh, those were disgusting.
I didn't like the sound.
Did you say something about going to a glob? I'm sorry.
And treasure again?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Are you guys at the T intersection now?
Yeah, dead end.
Looks like it.
So it looks like there's 3 mysterious colored globs.
Are they moving on the miniature?
Bubbling, but not moving.
There's some scary looking colorful blobs, blue, green, and pink. But they are protecting, air quotes, a treasure chest. So if you go all the way to the east, they will be to the north. So be prepared. They might dissolve your stuff. I don't know what they do.
Dissolve what?
I don't know.
Your feet.
Can I shoot one?
Yeah, might as well.
It penetrates it, and you see slowly starts bubbling extra, and you see the bolt just completely dissolves in it.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
So deal with these however you want to deal with them.
And we'll wait.
Okay.
They're not taking up this entire walkway, though they are pretty large.
Do you have a plan? If not, I can make this real easy, but...
I might be able to do something. I'd like to be in a position and I'm gonna blow out my blue flames at them.
They all failed their con saves. I'm not even going to have you roll damage because you notice that this gel freezes solid.
Holy shit, what did you just do?
My sinuses felt full. I don't know. I just had to let it out.
Jett just breathed fire, but it wasn't fire. It was cold. He froze them all.
Okay. I mean, we've seen a lot of shit here.
Yeah.
That makes sense. He's a dragon now.
Not gonna lie, guys. It was kind of badass.
Sure, whatever you say.
Run to the chest.
Sebastian, you open up and you see another large sack of gold, though this one's larger.
Let's go.
500 gold.
Whoa!
Hot dog.
We'll run back to the T.
Don't go back all the way.
Oh, okay.
Take your first right into that hallway. It's gonna be north.
Got it.
And then go left until you hit the end, and then north, and you're done.
Go
Easy
left
peasy.
and then go north.
Yep.
Onward.
Getting through the maze, you see a room with 2 doors. One seems to be magically closed, and the other has a lock that is on your side.
Can you guys let us in?
The barrier goes down, and you open it. You, again, reunite with the others here.
Jeez, what took you guys so long?
Wow, I'm really glad we split up.
Yeah, what if we all went to the maze?
I know.
Is that possible, Colin? Do we talk about in the afterwards?
You will talk in the... Oh, hey! If you want to hear what would have happened if they went to either side, patreon.com/castparty. So you guys get to that room, and the other door is now unlocked and open.
Woo!
All right.
Gold!
Good teamwork.
This door leads to a large square room, ceilings 50 foot high, walls the same length. Across from you is a magically closed door. There seem to be 4 magical runes surrounding it. The center of this room has some steps that go downward into a hole about 10 foot deep, and you can see a pressure plate on the ground, kind of like walking down like the stairs into a pool. From glancing around the rest of the room, you can see that there's another pressure plate directly above the one on the ground on the ceiling, 50 foot up. And you can see there's like these handholds, almost like monkey bars, around the different areas to get you to that ceiling portion. There is one other pressure plate on the right side of the room. It looks to be a precarious climb to reach a small 1 foot by 1 foot platform 25 feet up. And on the left side, there is a small staircase that leads to a similar platform and just a hole in the wall. No pressure plate here.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fly with Solus up to the ceiling plate.
I'll cast Spider Climb and go to the one that's on the precarious perch.
Jett, which one would you prefer? Down or up?
Do you want me to check out the hole?
Sure.
Or maybe how big is the hole?
About 2 foot wide by 2 foot tall.
Maybe I don't know if I could fit through that. Maybe you go check. I'll take this one.
I think it might be a put your hand in and hope there's a pressure plate on the inside.
Oh, okay. My arms are a little bit longer. All right, I'll check that out.
They are thicker, but they are longer.
Jett, you go up. The hole is pretty obviously big enough, not for a person to fit through, but for something to fit through. And you look in the hole, and 100 feet down this hole is another pressure plate.
Hey, Sebastian, it's a lot longer than we thought. About, I don't know, looks like 100 feet or so, maybe. I got an idea, though. You got your rope?
Yeah, here you go.
All right, is there, you got a rock or we got something heavy? What do you got on you?
Oh, you know what I do have? Crossbow.
Oh, you sure you want to part with that? You might not get it back.
I'm not throwing the fucking crossbow, you goofball. I tie the end of the rope to a crossbow bolt, and I go and look down the hole, and I shoot the bolt trying to hit the pressure plate.
Give me an attack roll. No, give me an attack roll.
Only a 10.
That was the AC. This is pretty easy.
Hey.
All you have to do is set up, and you press the pressure plate, and you start to hear almost like a sludgy sound. Jett, from where you are, you can see that the hole in the ground on the floor, there was a grate that now is open and is allowing a bunch of oil to seep out into that pool on the ground.
Oil?
And you do notice that after you hit that pressure plate, Sebastian, one of the runes on the door goes away.
Did anyone else press their pressure plates yet?
I'll push mine now. Is it time? Thought we were gonna count down, but okay.
Sorry? Jett, we need you to dive into that pool like ASAP.
Okay, let's go, girl.
Blueberry, you push the one on the ceiling. Xander, you push the one on the side. You can see runes. There's just one left. Jett, you have to rush down the stairs, seep into this pool of thick and viscous oil, and you are able to step enough on that pressure plate on the ground to break that last rune as the door starts to open. The oil stops flooding in, though as you're getting out, you are covered in it. It's sticky. Your feet slip a bit as you walk.
As I'm coming out, you could see that like I got off of Pebbles so I could go and do it, and then her and I both come out, and she looks about half the size of what she is, just because all of her fur is matted down. So she looks like a giant rat.
You see that this door has revealed a long hallway. The floor seems to be solid stone, but the ceiling and both walls are made of metal grates. And you can see fire spewing from the top, left, and right. Down the entire hallway, the flames take up most of the view. It's nearly impossible to see the other side or even how long the hallway is.
This is just straight fire?
Sounds like my last record.
Okay.
You can see that this hallway, with careful looking and just catching glimpses through the flames as they spew from either direction, you do see that this hallway's about 60 foot long.
Sebastian, can you do your teleportation thing?
Yeah.
Take Jett. Go.
Oh, okay.
Blue, take this chapstick.
Okay. We can both go on the dragon, which is much faster.
I'm gone. I hand the chapstick and I far step away.
Xander, on the other side, you see there are 4 pressure plates here.
Oh.
Am I able to lay down on them?
They're not that close. You can step on one.
Okay. All right. Hold up. Before anyone else does anything, I'm going to step on these and see if it changes anything.
You step on one, Xander, and you see the fire stops coming from the ceiling.
And then I step on another one, or like a different one.
As you get off the first one, the flames start again from the ceiling, and the left side no longer speed flames.
Into the sending stone. Can Nomura bonk one?
Can he? And then just...
I'm going to let Nomura sit on one.
So into the sending stone. I can do 2. Y'all might want to just do it. Just like run through. I don't know if it's going to make enough of a difference. It's only 60 feet.
How about I sprint through with Solus, and then Solus and I can push the other one?
That'll save me using a pretty big spell, so.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
And I've got the chapstick.
Apply that chapstick. I'll heal you on the other side. Good vibes.
I put on Chappy Stick. Solus and I, wiggle the butt, get ready to sprint, and zoom, fly.
It's hot, but it's not nearly as hot as it just was. You are taking 5 fire damage. So 2 fire damage.
All right.
So we get all 4 of them pushed down between me, Nomura, Solus, and Blue.
We can trot on through.
Oh.
And you can see that as Blueberry and Solus hit the 4th pressure plate, the floor opens with the last green square.
Nice.
Wow.
And as you step on, this time you do not hear a loudspeaker. You simply open your eyes again, and the courtyard looks very familiar to when you first started. The crowd cheering very loudly. Professor Carvu is here, and she gives a deep bow. Congratulations. You have proven your abilities as some of the strongest in Helios. We thank you, and we shall speak more about our mutual assistance. Feel free to come to the Cosmic Isle whenever you deem a good time. We can speak of our work together and of your reward. In the meantime, enjoy the applause. The applause are rambunctious. It is loud. There are people all over the place. You see a lot of these people run down the stairs and come to you and greet you. Some are asking for like autographs or handshakes. Jett and Blueberry, you're pretty used to this type of treatment. But Sebastian and Xander, it's not very common for you to have something like this.
This is everything I've ever wanted.
Damn, what an insult to Sebastian, just like roasting him right there. Yeah, you're not used to having fans,
Yeah.
Sebastian.
Oh, but it feels so good in the moment. He's taking it all in, basking just in the glory. Oh.
Blueberry's druid crafting flowers to just toss to the crowd.
Xander's still not in a great mood, so he's just like, yep, cool, yeah.
The crowd slowly dies down, and as you're speaking to the last people, you catch the eye of some people who've been standing off to the side, waiting for the crowd to go down, and you see Matthias and Kingsley.
Oh, I should say that 2 damage from the fire was enough to break my concentration, so Solus is technically gone.
Oh my god.
No.
Solus is gone. Students, I had every faith in you.
I told you it would be easy.
Yeah, I wasn't worried. I wasn't even scared during that big old thing.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, but it was impressive and inspiring.
Were we inspired by ourselves?
Are you asking for inspiration? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, everyone can have inspiration. That's fun.
Hey.
Kingsley runs over to Jett and starts petting Pebbles. Jett, this is her.
I jump off of her and wipe off a little bit more of that oil. Just go over and give him a hug. Oh my god, man. It's great to see you. Holy shit.
You too. I'm very glad you guys survived the fall. Plane crash. Cool.
Somehow, we're here. Blue had a lot to do with it. We had a friend help us out. But we got this long way, too. And I point at Pebbles, and she starts licking him on the face.
She looks just like back home.
Yeah.
Kingsley, Maynard, how's your studies been? Grawl told us you got into necromancy.
I don't know where this rumor started. Yes.
Rumor.
So
not
if
a
it's
rumor.
fake, then yes, it's true. What?
Why are people talking about it? Like, this is a normal thing. We learn necromancy here. It's one of the 8 schools of magic. It just happens.
You control dead bodies?
No, I haven't learned that one yet.
You know, I remember reading a book about that, or like a scroll or something. I feel like I could get into that.
Please don't.
I thought you wanted to go home, so I'm just trying to get better and learn more so I can get us home. So, like...
Maybe focus on the, plane shifting stuff and not the messing with dead bodies?
Oh, I'm halfway there. And you see he teleports to the top of the bleachers.
Oh, I can do that.
Oh, wow! That's almost as far as we need to go.
I mean, I get it. It was sarcasm, but, I couldn't do that last time you saw me.
Yeah, no, it is cool. It is cool. It's super, super useful in so many situations. It's better than dead bodies.
Students, we'll talk later about your lost plane, all that. I will meet you at the university later tonight if you'd like to chat.
Okay.
In the meantime, my plan is still the same, to teach all of the students here, including Maynard, while you're gone, forever what you're doing. He is a natural-born learner, so I think we should be okay. I do think you should reconvene with the Starweavers at your earliest convenience. See if Master Akeem can help with discovering where the lost plane is. I look forward to hearing the story, especially about the gods, as he looks at Xander,
Finger guns.
and anything else you've learned, or any way I can help you. Congratulations. This was very cool.
You got it, Matthias. Thank you.
Yeah, we gotta go get our prize. But it was good seeing you. Oh, speaking of prize, and I hand out 200 gold to everybody.
Oh,
Yes.
Before I forget.
Y'all want to go straight to the Starweavers? You want to chill for a sec?
Maybe let's get our prize and talk to Carvu, and then I don't know. We can do whatever. I just want my prize. I don't care what we do after that.
Yeah.
You guys head away. You guys are in the upper north. You're not too far from the Cosmic Isle. You enter the palace, and you can see Professor Carvu in the entryway of the palace. She looks at you and does a little bow and gestures you inside the council room.
We go.
They all sit down at their respective seats. Madison looks up at you. And for today, that's a wrap.
Oh, I didn't even get my prize.
Our prize!
Get wrecked, Ryan.
But that's okay, because you can get your prize next time in 2 weeks, where you can get the next episode of Cast Party. You can also get a prize next week if you...
There you go.
Oh, damn, that would have been a better...
That's what I thought you were going for.
So you can get your prize next week over on Behind the Scenes, where you can listen to all the good stuff we could talk about this episode, because there's a little bit of tricksy stuff I can't wait to talk about, and so much more. Patreon.com/castparty. 2 weeks we have our next episode where we will figure out exactly what's going to happen with the Starweavers, what the prize really is for completing the graduation, as well as what might be going on in Helios. Thank you all so much for listening, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
I forgot they don't actually die. Sorry. I mean, I'm in this. It's like Squid Game. Oh wait, that hasn't come out yet.
That's also not how Squid Game works.
Yeah, no, they actually die.
I've never seen it, so
He's talking about the Mr. Beast Squid Game is what Ryan's talking about.
yeah.
Wait, what? You want my autograph? I mean, sure, I can't say no to that. Make it out to Eric 5. You got it. Did I see War-Torn Knight in there? Wait, were you not even watching the whole ceremony? No, I didn't see anyone else in there. Next. Who to? Your little cousin, Saint Elove. Got it. Oh, he wants to be a bard too? I don't know what that is, but neato. To Ebab Flow from Sebastian. Oh, you liked our interrogation? Thank you. Lady Lorax. Oh, I didn't know Nancy's last name. She played her role so well. Ash, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for watching us kick some ass. New York said we wouldn't complete it. What do you mean? I told everyone it would be easy. I know this guy believed in us. What was your name? Dubword. Yeah, Dub believed in us. You didn't? Get out of here, Dub. No signature for you. Lord Hasselbaugh, I've heard about you around Helios. Thanks for cheering us on. Isuik, you got it. Hey, don't skip out on your studies now, you hear? Lexi, the Foe Runner. Dang, that's a sick title. Here you go. Frankie, is that with an I or a Y? I. Okay, well then, I'd be honored to sign your textbook. Oh, polyamorous swirl. Dang, I don't know if that can fit on this little napkin you brought me, but I'll try. What do I call that guitar thunder move? Oh, I call it the bass drop. Oh, snap. Okay, I gotta get back to the group. One more. 2 Opti. Oh, wait, you don't want my signature? No, I can't get Jett over here. Go get his attention yourself.